I grew up in a home where it wasn't modeled to me how to regulate my emotions in a healthy way, how to process my emotions. We didn't talk about emotions. We didn't work as a family to work through emotions and come up with solutions to problems and things like that. It was kind of like deal with it yourself. So as a young child and going through life, I learned to shut myself down at a very young age. And addiction didn't make that any better. And when I got sober many years ago, I realized that I had to get my brain familiar with feeling emotions because it was so foreign to my brain because I had numbed out my entire life and I had shut that part of me down. That when I did feel sadness, when I did feel anger, shame, guilt, resentment, it felt like it was the end of the world. Like I did not want to feel my emotions. It fucking sucked, right? So I had to get my brain familiar and I had to adapt. And I had to realize that this is a part of being human. Emotions are normal. And the reason they are probably so intense to me is because I went my entire life numbed out. But just the way my brain became familiar with addiction, I had to get my brain familiar with accepting and feeling my emotions, because the only way that I have truly been able to heal is to feel. In order to heal, one must feel. And the way that I've been able to do that is by coming outside. I feel safe in nature. I feel free when I'm in nature. I don't feel the way I feel in nature in the house. I just don't. I can't meditate in my house the way I can meditate outside. Just nature causes me to feel, I guess the vocabulary term would be like the power of life, energy, the power of life. And emotions suck. Who wants to feel angry? Who wants to feel sad? But what I'm learning is that if I grab a notebook and I come sit outside and I write down and I really sit here and ask myself, like, why am I sad? Why am I angry? I can come up with 2 pages of reasons why, but it's not about the reasons. It's about what's underneath the sadness, what's underneath that anger. And for me, that is the only way I've been able to heal, is to identify why I'm feeling the way I feel and what the causes are why I'm feeling the way I feel. And I'll always come up with the solution that can help me take action to not feel the way I feel. So in order for me in my healing journey, I've had to give myself permission to get familiar with feeling my emotions and accept my emotions.